The moon has eclipsed. I'm a walking hieroglyph. The night of the dead is the day of the dawn, and to show you that spirits exist. The seeds of the mustard is planted. The holy of ghosts, that's the phantom. The zombies have risen from dirt, and the phoenix ignited and turned into ashes. Mystical creatures, I am the dragon. Wings of valor, flap with a passion. Fire, I spit it is molten like lava. The teeth in my mouth is as sharp as piranha, I feast. Necronomicon's calling and they all live inside of me. Dark side what I'm repping, but my aura is the light. That's the balance that all y'all see. Go on, critique. The beast out his cage, the 13th devil, that's me. Anointed, the planet is mine for the taking, my nigga, I'm part of that meek. The scripture just said it, I'm only indebted. I gave you my word, so the oath is hermetic. You fucking on spices, my nigga, pathetic. I'ma just wreck it like Ralph in the second. The melanin knights, descendants of Christ. The sword is my tongue and I'm slaying the night. Decapitation, your head on a spike, and for all of the village to view it tonight. I'm brutally honest, the king is just spoken. I'm royalty, damn it, my face on a token. Conspiracy theories, no hocus pocus. The God is just risen through heights that's enormous. The soul is just gorgeous.
And heavenly carbonated, my lord, for he seeks the throne of balance. For you and I both know he already wields the sword of law. Any more infractions will cost us dearly. Time is not on our side. He has become nature herself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. The ultimate battle, Pat Brown versus Basil Ducár. Let's tap in. Let's welcome everyone here live in Manchester, England. We are live in the zone for the featured bout of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing scheduled for the WBA International and IBF Intercontinental Cruiserweight Championship of the world. All being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. Given the live commentary will be fight or get knocked out. Subscribe to his channel immediately. The judges ringside will be known as Judge number 1, Judge number 2, and Judge number 3. This fight is sanctioned under the auspices of the British Boxing Control. Also, we would like to give a special thank you to the third man inside of the ring, and we thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from all around the world, it is time for these two warriors to represent themselves, to go out and let hands and fists fly all type of which of way. Also, they want to see, the fans would love to see one of these opponents bust the next man's head wide open to the white meat show. The stage is set and we are here. This is it. The time has come. I said the time has come. I'm David Diamante, Brother Diamante. From the four corners of the world to the four corners of this ring right here in Austrian, England, the fight starts now. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he wears black with gold trim. He stand at the scales weighing 199.3 pounds. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall with a 75-inch arm reach. He is 36 years of age. He fights out of Czech Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Basil Ducár. And his adversary, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing solid black trunks. His official weight, 199.8 pounds. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. At 26 years of age, he comes to the ring with a perfect record. 5 victories, no defeats, with all 5 victories coming by way of knockout. He's fighting and representing out of Preston, England. Ladies and gentlemen, the hard-hitting, undefeated Patrick the Bomber Brown. and everybody going crazy. And everybody looking, say, if you want to bring it, then bring it, because I'm here standing on my bed now. Now the fighters are headed to the referee. Already, fighters, I gave you instructions in the locker room. I expect a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. If you wish to touch gloves, you do so now. Let's... You can see both the fighters going to their neutral corner, ready to go out there and thump. Ready to go out there and let the next man see those strange little birds with white lights around them, with stars as well. Middle of the ring, ready to go. Feints on the outside, two big gargantuans. And Ducár looking like he ready to get lined up by a right hand. He just standing there. It's like, oh, please hit the left side of my face. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in round number 1 of 10. Feints on the outside right there by Pat Brown, trying to find a way on the inside so he can do God knows what to that next man body. Keeping a calm right there is both the fighters. Really not trying to go in there and rush it. Taking their time. So I'm going to take my time. We got 10 rounds of this. For this championship title. Why rush things when I can go in there and take my time? Eyes wide open right there is Ducár. Pumping that jab out right there is Ducár. Trying to let the home crown favorite, Pat Brown, know that he means business. And he's coming to clean up and chop up shop. Like, who's your name? Nobody really give a damn about it. Brown, they talking about the thing because I'm going to make it on yourself. And I was like, that's the thought process of Ducár. Pumping that jab out. 2 minutes left in round number 1 of 10. Referee just looking. Feints on the outside right there by Brown. Throwing feints out. Pumping that jab. Stick jab to the body by Ducár. Beautiful jab right there by Ducár. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Uppercut trying to come in underneath. Good left hook with a left uppercut. 2-punch combination right there. And that's the skill set from Pat Brown. You can call him PB. Coming in. Uppercut with the left hand right there by PB. Coming in looking strong. And you can see the eyes on Pat Brown. His face is looking fierce. Looking to turn into the maniac in real time. Standing in that square circle. Meaning that's the intersection of crotch and coral. So one of these dudes gonna be the maniac, and I'm thinking it's gonna be PB. And then as soon as he knocked the next man out, he gonna look at his left wrist, he gonna look at his right wrist, and then he gonna look up at the sky, then he gonna look back down, and then he gonna visualize himself looking at himself, and then he gonna say, I'm the maniac. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Good jab coming in, landing right there by Ducár. Say, damn, what y'all talking about? This is the Czech Republic. I'm coming for mine. So put some respect on the Czech Republic. And I was like, my bad, champ. Put some respect on the Czech Republic. That's that CR. 55 seconds left in round number 1 to 10. Jab to the body, getting away from the ropes, and putting the fight back into the middle of the ring right now is Ducár, but working that jab is Brown, saying, no, you're gonna stay at the end and the edge of my fists and my knuckles. With 40 seconds left in round number 1 of 10. Jab being flicked out right there by Pat Brown. Body shot with the left hand, blocking that shot right there is Basil. He said, my name is Basil and I keep it real, and I'm gonna show you that I got defense because I'm like Holyfield in the field. And I say that's what we need, fighters just like that. And if these fighters just like that can just reveal themselves every other moon, then I think we'll be okay as a people. Oh no, that's my boy. Let him talk. That's my boy. If y'all hear him in the back, my little man, he over here growing in real time. The wife and I just had another baby, so we enjoying our newborn. So if you hear my baby in the back, y'all put a 1 in the chat. Say that's right, champ. Congratulations on your son. I'm gonna be like, respect. That's gonna be me. Look at y'all hear my boy. He trying to call it the blow by blow. Go, what's it? Well, who did it, son? Who did it, my boy? That's the end of round number 1. Both the fighters is making their way to their neutral corners. Beautiful round number 1 by both of these fighters. And before both of these fighters go out for round number 2, they got to listen to my referee. They got to listen to the man that created boxing. They got to get instructions from Blade.
You better wake up. The world you live in is just a sugar-coated topping. There is another world beneath it, the real world. And if you want to survive it, you better learn to pull the trigger.
Without hesitation, because the next man won't be hesitant to pull it on you. And it's like, pull it on who? Pull it on you. And I'm going to come in hot and heavy too. That's right. Look at both the fighters focused and ready to rise up off the stool and go out there and cause harm to the next man's psyche.
And here we go.
Going to cause that pain. Make the next man close his eyes. He going to see the next man's fist. And it's like, but it's covered by leather. Who knows what color glove it's going to be. It's going to be black because both of them got black gloves on. One got rival. It's looking like Ducár got the rival gloves on. Everlast gloves is worn by Brown. Jab to the body being thrown by Ducár on the front foot this round number 2. His Corner probably told him, look, you need to be the initiator. Left hand coming in, punches and bunches by Brown. Straight right hand by Brown. Beautiful work right there. Uh-oh, trying to turn into the Predator. Looking to come in as Basil. Like, I ain't backing down like no sucker. I'm representing me and mine. That's what we talking about, Czech Republic. Y'all better find a way. Good jab coming in, landing right there by Basil. Beautiful work right there. Jab, uh-oh. Didn't extend that right hand was Basil. Basil, he got to throw that right hand out. Eyes wide open, look at him. Bangs just flying in over the protruding forehead of Ducár. Still throwing punches, though. Say, damn the bangs. I cut them so they won't fall into my head. Oh, good counter punch over the top. Looking to sweep with the right hand was Ducár after the defense and got away from that left hand from Brown. So beautiful defense for Basil. And we can see the bomber trying to drop a little BOMB on something. He was like, oh, I'm trying to turn into the ones in the West. 1 minute and 55 seconds left. Jab being flicked out, being thrown right there. Left hook straight, right uppercut with the right hand. Nipped him on the left cheekbone and probably hit him. Nipped him on the left cheekbone, just barely missed him. A nip and a tuck of a little slight of a punch. 1 minute and 43 seconds left. What it gonna do to the legs? What it gonna do to the body? It's like the wiring is just starting to unravel in Basil, but he's looking to throw that jab out, and Basil is telling me, Faco, I ain't unraveling. I'm trapping him. I'm gonna land the overhand right on his over anxious ass. That's the thought process of Ducár. He wanted me to tell y'all that because I hop into fighters' heads and they wanted me to let y'all know that. Bomber saying I'm gonna land this B and then I'm gonna get on up out of here and enjoy my weekend. It's a Friday night and we over here in the United Kingdom, so you know it's not gonna be that hot. So I can just enjoy my day into the evening. And I'm like, oh, I'm quite jealous of that. God damn it. 1 minute and 7 seconds left for round number 210. I need to go somewhere where it's raining for a good 30 days, 30 nights. Jab flicked out with a left hand straight right, missing that shot. Vasil keeping his footwork underneath him. And you know them Czech Republics and them Ukrainian fighters, them Eastern European fighters, you know they got that defense of another time. They defense and they footwork is up under him. He probably working with Papachenko. Look, he probably working with Papachenko, y'all. 43 seconds left. And Vasily Lomachenko, y'all, they didn't rob that man in the later part of his career, some people saying. And some people saying he went out how he was supposed to go out because he was granted opportunities when he wasn't even with only 3 fights in. So hey, he was supposed to be that. So shout out to Vasily Lomachenko getting the ring with the Matrix, and he had turned into Neo on your ass. Straight right hand trying to go to the body. Right there is Ducár. 16 seconds left for round number 2 of 10. Jazz flicked out, going down to the body, taking a deep breath in right there as Ducár, and Brown is trying to just load up, just starting to get the locomotive going. So once he starts to get the momentum, then it's going to be hell to tell the opponent. That's the end of the fight. I mean, that's the end of that round number 2. And both of these cruiserweights are headed to the trainers to go get the mouthpiece taken out of their mouth. Headed to the trainer to go drink water. Headed to the corner to go drink the water, to go get hydrated. Get the electrolytes that they need to rise up off the stool and go out in round number 3 to throw hands like vampires and lichens. Just back and forth action, and if whoever hit the canvas, the next man go run to your neutral corner immediately. Seconds out, up off the stool, round number 3. They about to see who gonna make it POP. So hold it down. They need to let her out. 2 minutes because she legally blind. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left, round number 3. Jab down to the body right there is Basil saying, I'm coming for mine. I got guts and glory. You see, I wear my heart on my sleeve and I put a tattoo over it, so you know I'm tough like that. Jab flicked out, good jab up top, splitting the seam, meaning split the guard. Beautiful work by Ducár. Say guard and call. He said, dude gonna hop in the whip and just drive his way to a victory when he get in his car, and then he's gonna run over something that he believed was the color brown. That's gonna be the thought process of Basil. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left, round number 3 of 10. Trying to find a way on the inside, looking for that straight right hand, aiming towards the body of Pat Brown was Basil. Slap shot with the left hand with Pat Brown. Nothing was there. Shield up, blocked that shot with the right hand with Basil. Trying to work his way on the inside, but having a hard time getting to Basil right there. That's right, son. Talk about the blow by blow. I got my boy right there. That's what I'm talking about. Couple more, he gonna be a handful. 2 minutes flat in round number 3 of 10. Straight right hand to the body, aiming towards the chest right there by Basil. Trying to pop a pectoral right there. pulling that jab, trying to find his way on the inside. Like, I gotta get it. Straight right hand, backing up Basil to the ropes, looking for the uppercut with the right hand was Brown. Not throwing anything back in response right now was Ducár. Jab to the body, getting off the ropes, getting away from the ropes, getting out of harm's way, and looking to try to utilize his IQ, but getting hit with some jabs right there is Pat Brown. He's saying that ain't nothing, rearranging his garb right there, marching forward, say, I want to feel comfortable when I whoop ass. 1 minute and 26 seconds left. Jab coming in by Brown, coming in marching forward with a jab of his own right there is Basil. Body shot with the left hand going down low by Brown, up top of the counter punch, looking for the left hook was Ducár. Nothing was there. It was Ducár. He came back with one of his own, but nothing was there. Right hand over the top, trying to aim on the temple to tear up equilibrium. Hit you on the temple, and now look what your equilibrium done did to your legs. And now your legs talking about, I ain't got communication all the way there. What should I do, knee? And then the knee saying, I'm just gonna just take a break right there. And that's when the body just go take bended and turn into Kaepernick. And then we looking at the fight that's like, get on up, champ, because it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about how you get back up and go give it to the next man, like in a co-main event. Got dropped three times in round number 2. Got dropped again in round number 3. That's 4 times, but found a way to win this fight. Good right hand over the top by Ducár. Hey, Basil's landing some shots. Pat Brown over there lacking on his D. Oh, right hand over the top again by Basil. Trying to work him to the body with the right hand, with the left hand was Brown, but Basil is backing up Brown. And if Brown ain't too careful, Basil might drop him. He might hit the canvas for the first time in his career, looking up at the lights or looking at referees' little rinky fingers, talking about, and all the way making it, getting up at 7 and whatnot. Hell is going on in the world today. Backing up to the ropes right there is Basil. Nothing but violence. And if this were the seed of Chucky, then I have to turn into Charles Lee Ray, because that's the end of that round. In the seed of Chucky, Charles Lee Ray, he went to his son because he wanted to get his son to go get the KNIF and go out there and unalive. Don't forget the E. And then he said, no, mom said violence is bad. But then Charles Lee Ray looked at his son and said, violence is bad? No, son. Violins are bad. That screechy music is ruining a goddamn country. Y'all seen the see that was Charles Lee Ray. Shout out to Chucky. Ade, Due, Dembella. Give me the power, I beg of you. Basil's trying to come in and knock Pat Brown on the canvas to get a secure victory and a knockout. 30-year Muay Thai boxing brand. Dembella, awake. That's the fighters rising up off the stool. I'm gonna have to get some Chucky clips. I ain't got no Chucky clips. I'm gonna have to get some Charles Lee Ray clips. I like Child's Play 2. Remember Charles Play 2 when they was running and then homegirl hopped in and whipped and then she ran into that hard-working gentleman and then she pushed him back into the truck and then he looked at it and said, crazy, and then ran off. And then the favorite part in the Child's Play, the first one, was when the woman picked up the Chucky doll and it was like, tell me what's going on, I'm going to throw you in the fire. And that's when the first time Chucky revealed himself to her and he was like, you stupid, you filthy, I teach you to f with me. And it was like, oh, goddamn, we as kids watching that. Shit came out in the 90s. And we was like, oh, goddamn. Like, what time? Like 98, 99? Yeah, we was about 9 and 8, 9 and 10, 8 or 9, one of them, watching Child's Play. So we grew up watching Child's Play. Facts. Shout out to Charles Lee Ray. I'm trying to live like him. And over there, as soon as I'm done with this husk, I'm going to have to put the consciousness into something else. Like how the alleged government is so-called doing. Or should I say the cabal? 2 minutes and 6 seconds left on round number 4 of 10. Looking for Mike Tyson lead left hook right there was Ducár, but wasn't skilled enough to pull it off and wasn't tall enough to let it land. 1 minute and 54 seconds left, but he did it with his own unique signature on it. So you got to put some respect on his technique. Left hand to the body, that hurt him. Right hand, that right elbow dropped by Ducár because the left hand by Brown just ripped and just ramshackled the body. That left oblique was like, oh, talking to the left elbow, left forearm. Why you didn't pull down and give me defense? And it was like, now you're over here sounding SLOW. Marching forward, pumping that jab out, body shot with the left hand, backing up Ducár to the ropes, and then pumping that jab out right there is Basil, saying, I can't be taking too many of these body shots, especially not like this. Right hand over the top, beautiful work right there, where the hook was Brown, jab to the body is Basil. That shot came in, and now Brown is on the back foot, and Basil is working in, trying to pump that jab, standing there, focusing, looking at one another, going eye to eye as if this was a Goofy movie, but they're a violent Goofy movie. It's like if Max and Pete was fighting. Uppercut with the right hand came in, landed. But, you know, I mean, Pete would try to put hands on Goofy. Facts. Straight right hand, but, you know, he was always there for him when he needed him. even when he didn't need them. 53 seconds left. Welcome to the good troop, and then we always stick together. Right hand over the top being thrown right there by Ducár. Just, I'm tired, don't mind me. Body shot with the left hand going down low, landed right there by Brown. Starting to wake up and starting to go to the body a little bit more in this round number 4. Right hand over the top now going, trying to go to the body, make him forced to drop his hands and then go over the top with something devastating to ramshackle the next man's chrome dome and cranium. He got a chrome dome cranium because the head is that big. 23 seconds left in round number 4 of 10. Squatting his legs, looking to come up with a devastating blow. A shot that'll make the next man get neuralized without the Men in Black equipment. Looking for that right hand, missing that blow. Double, looking for the big shot with the right hand. You can see him trying to turn them hips. Right hand over the top came in by Brown. Beautiful work with jab, came in, landed by Brown. Double jab, marching forward, uppercut with a right hand, landed by Pat Brown. And then peeled back like you can't touch what you can't see. Can't touch because I'm too slippery. Can't hit what you can't even believe to hit. That's what we talking about. Who is this? Taking the mouthpiece out of his mouth is Pat Brown. I like that one right there from Pat Brown. Nasty uppercut. Then I'm going to get on the defense and I'm going to get up out of harm's way. Business of Foley. Business family. That controller KO was crazy. A nasty KO. Got dropped 4 times and came back and found a way to win the fight. That's what you're supposed to do, especially in the world today. Saying, you know what, win, lose, or draw, I'm going to rise up off this stool and I'm going to give my all. Even if that means me getting totally annihilated, I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to rise to the occasion and let the world know that I truly believe that I am a fighter. And I was like, that's what we got to come out, champ. That's all we need to see from you. Rising up off the stool right now is both of these cruiserweight fighters. Now they ready to say seconds out, ready to go out for round number 5. Tony and Jamie. And if you believe, sing it. Well, how it goes, son? And there's no way we can fall. Get the little ones on y'all laugh. Rising up off the stool right now. Hold on. I'm going to get something popping right now. Referee separate because they tried to get inside and get into a clinch. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Round number 5 of 10. Pumping that jab out. Looking to try to find a way in. Right now is Ducár. Got to take your time. Good body shot with the right hand by Brown. Beautiful jab to the body. Up top of the jab. Uppercut with the right hand again right there by Pat Brown. Beautiful uppercut right there by Pat Brown. Coming in. Slap shot with the left hand coming in right there by Pat Brown. Jab coming in. Landing right there by Basil. Body shot with the right hand being thrown. Beautiful work right there. Backing up right now is Pat Brown looking to try to get nasty. Looking to get with him. Looking to try step up to the challenge so I can beat you down, sucker. Because I don't really respect dudes like you. I was like, oh, get violent. Get violent. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to make a vertical short. I'm going to make a vertical live real quick. I forgot. A stream key. Now I need the URL. Boom. And swing that right hand over the top, you got to let it land. If that right hand go over the top, you got to force to let it land. Trying to come in and try to drop something on the next man. But that ring off, I told you earlier, got some nice footwork. It's Basil. Basil, he got some beautiful footwork. He refused to get hit with them shots. And I refuse to allow you to just hit me all. I don't condone you putting hands on me, sir. So get away from me, trying to cause me harm. Knowing I got things to do. Knowing I got to take a family photo next week. And I was like, see, that's what we're talking about, champ. He's a family-oriented man. And we don't need heathens trying to make him look different. He's like, I'm going to make you look different to make sure your loved ones don't know what you look like. And I was like, oh, see, now you're talking reckless. Good jab coming in right there by Ducár, popping the head back of Brown. And the crowd likes this. Straight right hand being thrown. Right hand over the top being thrown. Looking for an uppercut with the right hand right there was Brown. Trying to come in and land some devastating shots. Stick jab trying to go down to the body right there was Brown. Looking for an uppercut right now was Brown. Jabs being flicked out. Standing in front of Basil. Left hand's being thrown forehead to forehead. Stand on business if you really want to rock him, sock him, robot. Then stand right here and let's then throw him then with a capital T. 20 seconds left. Round number 5 of 10. Uppercut with the right hand thrown by Pat Brown. Missed that shot was Brown. Jab being flicked out by Ducár. Left hook, left hand. Down goes Brown. Down goes Ducár. Down goes Ducár. Couldn't take it. And the referee's giving him a count. The referee's at 5. The referee's at 6. The referee's at 7. The referee's at 8. The referee's saying, can you continue? Can you continue? Rising up off the stool. Left hook and body shot with the left hand with another left hook thrown. And the bell has rung. That's the end of round number 5. Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. He was saved by the bell. Ducár was saved by the bell. Drop, rolls to his feet, and then we seen his opponent marching forward, looking to take him out, looking to annihilate him, but he found a way to shield up, and then a bell sounded, and the referee said, then go to your neutral corner. It is the time for you to go to your neutral corner. Head there, get away from me, go now. That's the referee. No, that's what we're talking about. Look at the replay. Jazz being flicked out. Bam, left hand to the body, left hook to the head. 2-punch combination. And it was that left hand to the body that was the problem. Look at the left hand coming in. Bam, left hand to the body, up top with the left hook to the head. Left hook to the head. Damn what y'all talking about, because I'm coming from my beautiful work right there, champ. That's what we want to see. And you know what they say about Pat Brown. He got 5 knockouts, and he go out there and cleans his opponents up. He cleans them up with no remorse. Going out for round number 6 right now was both the fighters. Let's see what happens. Had him in a corner, but you know the pain was real, because the next man said, I can't even feel with this, and damn your thrills. And now he over there was looking at his opponent differently. Oh, damn, this shit was live for 53 minutes? What the hell? I don't want that to do that. Pat Brown got me losing my damn mind. Oh, Manny Pacquiao. What the hell you screaming like that for? Sorry, y'all. Right hand over the top. Pat Brown trying to come in and get his. Over the top, and Basil is trying to hold on. Basil is trying to hold on, but being relentless right now with his offense. Uppercut, left hand to the body being thrown right there. Nasty work right there by the Bomber, looking to score his 6th win and looking to score his 6th knockout. Pat Brown, go get yours, clean him up, and then you can see him marching forward. Slap shot, right hook over the top, being thrown. Uppercut with the right hand with another right hook landing right there by Brown. Another right hand, missed that shot. Body shot with the right hand with the left hand, and then you can see shielding up, not really throwing no punches, and it's only about a matter of time. And it's only about a matter of time for something to happen to Basil, because Basil is on the brink, and Basil is on his way out. Basil is on his way out. Backing up to the ropes, jab being flicked out by Basil Ducár. 1 minute and 43 seconds left in round number 6 of 10. Slapping shot with a left hand, uppercut with the right hand, left hand to the body over the top of the right hand by Basil. Saying, you're not just going to beat me down like this. I'm coming for mine. Right hand over the top by Pat Brown. Saying, I'm just going to break you, because there's only so much the physical body can take, and then it's over for you. Who? Yeah. 1 minute and 23 seconds left. Right hand on the left arm. Up top with a left hook missed by Ducár. Uppercut with the right hand with a left hook, and down goes Ducár. Uppercut, right hand, left hook, 2-punch combination. Flush shots, and down goes Ducár. Down goes Basil. The referee's at 6. The referee's at 7. The referee's at 8. Can you continue? Saying you can continue. The referee saying, you better show me something. I'm gonna wave it off. Marching forward, right hook over the top. Punches and punches right now. The referee is looking, and it's looking like the referee might have to hop in and stop this. But Basil is showing that he has might. Pumping that jab out, coming marching forward with a left hook jab being flicked out by Basil in the clinch, holding on. And the referee immediately tells him to break, tells him to separate, get up out the clinch. That's the referee. Left hand to the body, uppercut with the left hand. Basil is pumping that jab out, right hook over the top, landed by Ducár. Beautiful striking shot, fighting, staggered, hurt in a whirlwind, but landed a big shot with a right hand was Basil. Looking for a left hand over the top was Basil. Nothing was landed by Mr. VIS. Beautiful work in the clinch, holding on right now is Ducár. 23 seconds left. Backing up to the ropes with a right hook over the top. Dipping down with a right hand on the shoulders. Uppercut, left hand to the body. Relentless punches and punches. Referee might hop in and say, you know what, enough is enough, because I said it was enough. You're getting beat on, Basil. So I said it was enough. That's the referee. Right hand over the top by Basil. Big shot by Basil. Landing some shots, and he's looking like he's going to survive this round number 6. Going to survive this onslaught. Going to survive the madness and the mayhem. Body shot with the left hand, landing right there. Nasty work and survive that round. That's the end of that round. That's the end of that round. Beautiful work right there. Nasty work. Got dropped down twice, but he's saying I refuse to give in, and I refuse to allow myself to just get beaten by a regular man that bleeds like me. I just can't do it to myself. And came back fighting like a champion that he is, fighting like the man who says I refuse to back down, and I'm not gonna do this to myself like I did in the past. I just can't do it to myself. And I told my corner I wasn't going to allow myself to go through that trauma again. That's what we're talking about. And now you can see drop this opponent right there. Nasty drop. Came in, landed a big shot, and down he went. Landed a big shot, and down he went. Nasty work right there. Let's see if they showing a replay. In a corner right there, taking deep breaths in right there. He's like, whoo, I'm in a whirlwind. I'm in trouble right now. But if I take this deep breath in, and I think I should be okay. And then let's see the replay right there. Look at the replay of Pat Brown putting that work in. Uppercut with the right hand, and then a left hook on the right shoulder. Oh, damn, landed behind on the shoulder, on the back of the neck right there. Got power beyond power is the bomber. Look at pumping that jab out. Uppercut with the right hand, and then a left hook landed on the shoulder, but clubbed him with the the wrist, and then the uppercut backed up to the ropes, left hand to the body, and forced Ducár to take that knee, just letting his hands go. Look at beating on the next man's body like a Cherokee drum. Pat Brown is just relentless, a craved maniac, but a right hand landed by the seat. A right hand landed by the seat. And in the corner, like, I can do this. And now you can see both the fighters rising up, uppercut with a right hand with a left hand to the body, coming in, landed by Brown. Beautiful work right there by Brown. Coming in, landed that shot. Damn, I didn't even click it. I didn't even get none of that. But it's still more to get. 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in round number 7 to 10. Left hand being thrown by Pat Brown. Straight right, but the left hook, right hand is blocking them shots. Looking for that right uppercut, left hook combination is Pat Brown. Referee eyes wide open just to looking at his opponent. And the referee is forced to separate him with 2 minutes flat in round number 7 to 8. Left hand to the body with a left hook being thrown up top is Pat Brown. But a jab being thrown by Basil. Right hand came in by Pat Brown. Shielding up, trying to defend himself, but he shielded up back to the ropes, not throwing no punches right now. Big shot with a right hand landed right there. Brown got clipped. Brown got clipped. Beautiful work right there by Basil Ducár. Looked like he got clipped. What a chin right there by Brown. Uppercut with the right hand coming in, landed by Basil. Basil is looking like he didn't hurt Brown, and Brown is trying to bop on his toes. Backing up Brown is Ducár. Uh-oh, looking to come back, and the clinch just holding on to Pat Brown. Pat Brown looks like he done punched himself out, and now it's about time for him to get punched on. One body shot with the left hand, looking for a counter punch. Straight right is Basil, showing his durability, because he's letting you know that he's damn near a walking, talking Duracell battery in human form. Damn lithium is caught in a wheel. 1 minute and 7 seconds left in round number 7 to 10. Right hand over the top being thrown by Brown, but coming in marching forward with a straight right with a left hook was Basil, trying to exchange with the next man. A heavy blows. Good little short shot with the right hand, coming back sweep shot with the left hand being thrown by Pat Brown. Left hook with on double jab. Straight right hand being thrown by Pat Brown. 55 seconds left. Double jab. Straight right hand. Backing up Ducár to the ropes. Releasing, and it's low enough shots, but missing, but backing him up. Using his will and showing his ring generalship, and the referee is telling Basil to head to your neutral corners because he's bleeding out of the nose, and Pat Brown got his mouthpiece knocked up out of his shit. Netty. And now the referee took Pat Brown to his corner, gave the mouthpiece to Brown's corner, and now they over here talking about do something. Let me get some chapstick. Let me calm down. I'm tripping. No, you're not. You're calling a blow by blow, and you're passionate. Be emotional. That's right, champ. Looking for that right hand right there with Pat Brown. Big shot with a straight right with a 1-2 coming back at him right there with Basil. Saying you could have landed your big shot. You could have dropped me twice. But what happens when I drop you? Body shot with a left hand with a jab with a right hand, and the mouthpiece goes flying out again. The mouthpiece goes flying out again. Hey, the referee can't allow this to happen. Landed a big shot with a right hand with Basil. Ducár was looking for his mouthpiece, was clearly hurt. And now the corner is taking his time to put the mouthpiece in. If that mouthpiece come out again, you need to deduct a point from his ass. Ref, Basil coming in landing some shots. Hey, Brown might get dropped this round, y'all. Don't be surprised if Basil Ducár come do a miraculous victory, upset of the year, upset of the new up-and-comers. And I'm going to be right here going crazy. I'm about to make the braids unravel, get the afro just to pat it. Looking for the right hand, missing that shot. Going back to their neutral corners. And you can see Basil like, come on, man. Look at the referee. Like, go to your neutral corner. Call a timeout because he needs to put his mouthpiece back in his mouth because you hurt him with that right hand. You hit him so hard to knock his mouthpiece out. Put your mouthpiece in. Take your time. Get your senses back together. But if you do it again, I'm going to have to take a point. Now you can see him ready to go out there and get it. Was over there tripping right there was the referee. What the hell is going on in the world? Just tripping. And y'all in the comment section, y'all better start talking to me. What's wrong with y'all? Speak when spoken to, and I'm speaking to you, so y'all better speak. Say hi, Faco. How is it going, Faco? What got you into calling blow by blows, Faco? Anything. Y'all act like y'all can't talk to a brother. already sitting in the corner, look at mouth bleeding, leaking out his nostrils right now. It's going to be Basil. But he's saying, I got this dude. All I got to do is take my time and I'm going to go get him. And I got to get this out of my mouth. Taking deep breaths in his corner right now is Basil Ducár. Taking deep breaths in, and he has to find a way to make it back on top because right now he's getting obliterated. And the next round is about to pop. Let's see what happened. Uppercuts being thrown by Pat Brown. Jab being thrown right there by Pat Brown. Good, boom. Big shot with a right hand landed by Basil. Beautiful work by Basil with a right hand and leaning motor with Pat Brown. Tried to land an uppercut. Man, I blocks those. That's the thought process of Basil, and I gives it out. Bam. Right hand landed by Basil. Big shot landed by Basil. Leaning on him like, ooh, you hurt the bomber with a bomb of your own. Beautiful work right there. Standing up with Pat Brown like I'm coming for mine. Beautiful work right there. Standing up off the stool. Body shots going down low. Lou clipped him with a right hand over the top. Being thrown right there by Pat Brown. Looking at trying to find a way to the victory lane. Round number 8 of 10. The championship rounds is going to be coming up to the NXT. And then looking at him right now, pumping his jab. But I ain't talking about the people trying to find their way to the WWE. Good right hand being thrown, trying to land on the left temple of Ducár to mess up his equilibrium, because that equilibrium been tested a couple of times tonight, but I think more so the body. Good uppercut with the right hand landed by Brown. Popped the head up momentarily, rolls up the heels of the feet as well. The referee just a looking and watching. Left hand to the body by Pat Brown, pumping that jab out of Basil, looking like he's durable. Referee looking at him. And then shout out to these referees in the United Kingdom. These referees in the United Kingdom is over here allowing fighters to rise up on their feet, looking them in their eyes like you perfectly good to go, and these fighters is getting dropped 4 times, coming back winning a fight. So shout out to the referee for not giving up on the fighters, because them fighters damn sure they didn't give up on themselves. So shout out to the referees in the United Kingdom. I mean that. 1 minute and 24 seconds left. I'm pumping that jab out right there, and I can say I put that on YouTube. 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Shout out to YouTube too, giving individual people a chance to go out there and change their life. So shout out to the two. I need to go to the YouTube facility and meet the YouTube team. I like them, man, and put me part of the YouTube team. We have Go Far YouTube team and Faco working together. I'll be a great spokesperson for YouTube. Get it popping. You want YouTube to change your life? Well, you need to change your mindset and believe and know that you're a creator and go out there and get it done regardless of your situation, and go out there and get off of YouTube. Now, 49 seconds left, round number 8 of 10. I'm going to start doing promos for YouTube so they can represent Faco and Faco can represent them, because without YouTube, nobody will know to go dig and go down the hole of this creator. Praise to the Lord, I'm a child of God. 30, right hand over the top, landing right there by Brown. Beautiful work right there. Be in the world, but out of it, calling this madness. 2 gargantuans going at it. Uppercut with a left hand to the body, but swinging back punches with a left hand thrown by Basil. Uppercut with a right hand landed by Basil. Beautiful uppercut with a right hand landed by Ducár. Could this be the greatest comeback of the evening? Better than the co-main event. Right hand with a left hand and took a knee, dipped down, and down goes Basil. Down goes Basil. Basil saying, my knees didn't buckle. My knees didn't touch the canvas. Taking a deep breath in is Basil. The referee's at 8. The referee's at 9. And the referee waved off the fight. Didn't want to continue, and the referee said, you know what, if you don't want to continue, I'm going to wave off the fight. And the referee waved off the fight. 6 wins, 6 knockouts for Pat Brown. Beautiful work right there. Look at that uppercut with the right hand with the left hand to the body. Coming back right now is Basil. Look at the replay. Right uppercut landed right there by Basil. Leaning on him, and I'm marching forward. I'm coming for mine. I'm hunting shiz nitty. 18 seconds right there in the replay with a straight right hand here in round number 8 of 10. Left hand and dip down right there was Basil. And the referee said, go on, Pat, so I can give him the count. Like, he didn't drop me, ref. He didn't do nothing. Referee giving him the count. Referee at 8. Referee at 7. Referee at 8. Referee at 9. You know what? I'm gonna wave it off. You quitting. You quit on yourself. I see it in your eyes. It's over, kid. It's done. And Pat Brown went to go show his respects. It's respect and love. I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity. Don't give up on yourself ever again. The referee did that to you. You didn't do that to yourself. And look at Pat Brown. Pat Brown is in his corner saying, I does this for a living. This is nothing but respect. Going to show the next man's corner respect, because that's just the gentleman in him. A sportsman right there. Going to show us love and respect right there is Pat Brown, because he just took out his opponent. And now you can see Basil nodding his head no, but Pat Brown is looking at the doctor as Pat Brown like, I'm perfectly fine. You need to be going to looking at him, because I beat him up, doc. That's right, and I'm good to go. Beautiful work right there by Pat Brown, the victor. Got to look at, hey, Eddie Hearn, like, there you go, champ. I'll pitch you in again. Look at the doctor looking at Basil. Basil's like, man, I'm perfectly fine. I can continue, but the referee said that he wanted it to stop for some strange reason. In the corner right now is Pat Brown drinking water right now is Pat Brown getting hydrated because just went out there and secured his 6th win and his 6th knockout. Taking the tape off his gloves and unraveling and taking them gloves off right now is Pat Brown because he's going to enjoy his evening talking to his cornerman. The cornerman is talking to Pat Brown. And look at the replay. Let's see Pat Brown put the beats on the next man. Double jab with a straight right hand thrown by Pat Brown. Backing him up. Right hand, left hand being thrown. Left hand to the body. Took a knee. That right kneecap hit the canvas. Right kneecap hit the canvas. And the referee is at 3. The referee is at 4. Double jab. Look at this. Bam. Straight right. Missed that shot was Pat Brown. Backed up with jab right there. Pump of that jab. Right hand around the guard. Left hand being thrown. Left hand to the body. Right kneecap hit canvas. Right kneecap hit canvas. And the referee said, Pat Brown, go into your neutral corner. Breathing out the mouth. And the referee giving on the count. Referee's at 8. And the referee said, you know what? I'm looking in your eyes. You don't want to fight no more. This here over. The fight done. You know what? You're a warrior. But I'm calling it quits. I'm saying you're done. Beautiful work by the referee. And look at Pat Brown looking up saying, I did this for me. That's what we're talking about, champ. Look at David Diamante with the dreadlocks over there, just a swinging. Dreadlocks swing like a Rastafari. Beautiful work right there. Look at talking to Eddie Hearn as Pat Brown. Eddie Hearn like, hey, I'm going to give you that contract and I'm going to give you a better payday when you go out there and do performances like that. We can see his opponent. Keep your head up, champ. We're like, what you say, Pat Brown? You need to expound on what you speaking on. But you sure enough did it with your fist this evening. That's what we talking about. The cruiserweight division. Could Pat Brown be ready for Jai Opataya? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Beautiful work right there by Pat Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end. The referee calls a halt to this contest at the end of round number 6, declaring your winner by knockout, Pat Brown. That's what we're talking about. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 58 seconds of round number 8. Declaring your winner by TKO and the new WBA and International IBF Intercontinental Cruiserweight Champion of the world, Patrick the Bomber Brown. Pat Brown, baby. That's what we're talking about. Subscribe to the channel because we're going to go crazy. We got Deontay Wilder versus Derek Chisora live in Manchester, England, and Manchester United. I'm going to be calling the play-by-play. I'm a child of God, ladies and gentlemen. So rock with me the long way so we can all get to heaven. Have a ducket one.
If you